We're at our third stop on our Mexican Riviera cruise. We're in the beautiful city of Puerto Vallarta on Royal Caribbean's Navigator of the Seas. We are passports. We're Marlene and Tomas. We're on our way to Mexico. Look at how amazing this is. Be sure to watch our last video at our first stop on our Mexican cruise, Cabo San Lucas, where we do lots of tequila tasting, then some shopping, then we visit Sammy Hagar's place, Cabo Wabo, and we cool down with a beer and some local color. In the previous video, we did a full ship tour so you guys can know everything there is to know about Navigator of the Seas. Our second port was Mazatlan. At this port, we hired an open-air taxi that took us on a tour of the city. We explored Old Town, went to the markets, walked the boardwalk, visited some beaches, and took in some beautiful ocean views. So we just sailed into the port in Puerto Vallarta. It's really beautiful. There are just buildings everywhere. You're surrounded by all sorts of beauty and hills and beaches, and then of course all the city buildings. It's really a beautiful sight to sail into. So the boat docks right in the middle of the city area, but you have to take a shuttle, which is free, and it takes you through this shopping mall. You cannot avoid it. It's the only way in and out to get to the ship. When we got off, we saw that the crew was doing some sort of lifeboat drills and practice or something, which was nice to see. When the shuttle drops you at the stores, it's a great opportunity to get a good picture of the cruise ship. Tequila, tequila, tequila. So they have these free little shuttles right when you get off the boat that take you to these duty-free stores and also to the beach. We haven't been to the beach yet, but we will go. After you leave the mall, it's a few steps outside and then you're at a little, what looks like a local market with all the clothes and trinkets and, you know, little shot glasses and stuff. A couple of cool statues and signs. Then you walk through one more little shopping area that actually has a really cool chocolate factory that looked amazing. We didn't eat any though. Throughout this mall there were little kiosks where they would try to sell you the tours and stuff, or taxi tours, and I'm sure that those tours would be much cheaper than if you took the ones on the cruise ship. However, one of the salesmen in the kiosk told us that it would be cheaper to get a taxi at the gas station, which was a few steps away from the exit of the mall, which is where all the taxis were waiting. And I think we paid about $15 for the taxi driver to take us to the Old Town area and the beach area. So that was well worth it. You'll know you're in Old Town when you hit these cobblestone streets, which lead you through a bunch of stores and apartments and things. And then they drop you off at the end where the boardwalk begins. And there's shops and restaurants, and the boardwalk has so much activity and artwork and statues, and the views are just to die for. Puerto Vallarta is beautiful. Oh, remember we saw that. I think they might do acrobats coming down. They come all the way down. See them unwinding? This is interesting. Chairs with boobs and butts and feet. They have free tequila tastings here too, and we did one of them, and they were very good. But we did so much in Cabo that we didn't really want to do that again. We did learn, however, that much of the tequila that we tasted, even the one in Cabo, is made in the Puerto Vallarta area.
This is real fruit, blanco tequila, and it's agave syrup, so it's not sugar free.
What's that?
For tequila tasting.
As if we haven't tasted enough. After a small deviation away from the boardwalk, we stumbled upon this little arena and park area with a gazebo, and everything was done in mosaic. It was so beautiful. Wow, these benches are so pretty. On the back street near the boardwalk, there was a church, and we walked down that back street where there was more shopping. Beautiful. So someone in Mazatlan told us that Victoria beer, you can only get it here in Puerto Vallarta. So I bought one and I'm going to try it. Costs almost double to a regular beer, just so you're prepared. It's good. It's light. Tastes like the other beers kind of, but it's very good. After more exploring, we grabbed the taxi and headed back to the cruise ship. Make sure when you go back to the cruise ship that you have the taxi driver drive you to the gas station right near that opening of that mall that you guys walked out of, because we didn't, and it was such a long walk. You can't just hop on the ship, you have to go through that mall all over again to end up back at the entrance of the cruise ship. Then we were back on the cruise ship at our favorite spot, the Lime and Coconut Rooftop Bar, to watch the sail away process. Puerto Vallarta was really beautiful to sail in and out of, and having this rooftop bar was an extra added kind of cool thing because other cruise ships don't have that. So it was nice to be really high up and get to see everything while you were sailing away. I did a full ship review in a previous video, so watch out for that if you want to see everything there is to know about Navigator of the Seas. As I said before in previous videos, sailing in and out of the ports is one of our favorite parts of the cruises. Get up early in the morning so you can see everything because they always come into port at sunrise. And then when you get back on ship, they usually leave either at dusk or after dark, which could be even more beautiful. Hey, check out our merch store with our logo and cool travel designs. All of our clothes are made with 100% cotton or organic cotton, all colors and sizes. Tees, tanks, hoodies, and more, along with accessories like mugs, glasses, cell phone cases, and masks. Please support our channel and get some cool merch. Store link in the description.